Hey guys and girls, welcome from explorer.com. In this video, I'll be discussing about three things, that is PHP info function, PHP tags, and PHP ini file. In my previous video, I have said that PHP is a server-side scripting language, right? Server-side in the sense, my whatever program which I am writing, it must be executed on the server. I can't execute on my local computer without the server. Okay. So server is necessary in order to execute your PHP file, right? So first I'm discussing about PHP tags. Okay, so any program which you are writing, suppose you take your HTML, in the HTML you will be using all the tags to display on your browser, right? That is div tag, head tags, paragraph tags, like that, and all you will be using in HTML. The same way in PHP also, you'll be embedding the code, whatever you program, you'll be embedding in the tags, that is called PHP tags. There are three types of tags in PHP. That is, first thing is, suppose I have a program called, I want to echo this hello world. I want my first program must be hello world. So how I'm going to execute that? So I'm executing everything on my server, so that's you'll be able to understand real time, right? So I have a tags.php here and I'm just executing that. Okay, see here, my output was hello world. I have made the center tag here, so that's why it came to center. My hello world came to center, right? So tags, discussing about tags, here I have started with the question mark bracket question mark php and ended with question mark bracket, right? So this is the first form of writing your embedding your code. You'll be embedding every code, your web php code, in this tags. Okay, this is the first tag. And second type of tag is remove this php, so bracket question mark and ending question mark bracket. So this is the second type of tag. In order to enable this type of tag in your php.ini file, you must enable the short open tag is equal to on. I'll be discussing about that a bit while. Okay. And third form of writing your PHP code, that is embedding your PHP code, is using the script tag. Script type is equal to, language is equal to PHP, right? And ending that with script tag. So this is another third way of writing your PHP code, and you'll be writing this PHP code in this middle. Okay, these are the three ways of writing. That is about tags. Let me make this my standard tags. My standard tag is this one, question mark PHP and with question mark. Okay, and I have done with PHP tags, right? And next is PHP info function. So you are executing everything on a server, right? In order to do that, first you have to check that your server is PHP enabled or not, right? If you take my server, in my server PHP is enabled, but I don't have Java enabled, right? Like that, servers support some programming languages only. Okay, you have to buy if you want every programming language on your server, you have to pay a lot of money, and it takes a lot of more money. Okay, so in order to check my server, that my server is PHP enabled or not, I'll be using this PHP info function. Let me execute first and then show you how I written the code. Okay, and I have a file called checking.php here. When I click that checking.php, I am getting every information about PHP on my server. So my PHP version of my server is 5.3.2.6, and the system Linux server, like that. You'll be getting every information here, every information of your site. Okay, this is about every memory limit. What is you can see here, memory limit 128 M, maximum input was 1000, like that. Every information about a PHP which is enabled on your server, you'll be getting like this. So what I have written at the backend code in order to make this output, let us check that. So in my checking.php file, I have just written this some code, that is PHP info function, and I have written exit question mark. I have ended my PHP code by using this PHP tags, right? So single point, single function, that is PHP info function, and you can just click exit here in order to exit your program. When I saved and executed that, you got that output. Okay, so that is about a PHP info function. So PHP info function is used in order to display any, that is your PHP is enabled on your server or not. In order to check that, you'll be using this PHP info function. And last final one is php.ini file. So PHP ini file, what is this PHP ini file? PHP ini file is nothing but the configuration file on your server. So whenever you are buying your hosting, the host provider will embed this php.ini file on your server. So what all can you do with this php.ini file? If you want to turn off your global variables, or if you want to allow some short tags, as I told here, we will be using the short type tags in our server. If you want to write that short code, you have to enable php code php.ini file server. You have to edit your configuration file. So here, this is my php.ini file which is enabled on my server. You can see here I have a safe mode allowed environment variables called php, and suppose if you want, I will tell you one simple example here. Suppose if I want ASP tags is equal to on, I can just make that ASP tags is equal to on. Okay, otherwise you can just make it off. And allow short open tag is equal to on. See here, I have enabled the short open tag is equal to on. If you want to disable that, you can just click off. Okay, that is how you will be disabling the configuration variable on a server. You can do many things in this. So this php.ini file is I can say that it is the heart of your programming, that is PHP. So what all the changes you make here, it will be reflecting on your programming, whatever you write. Okay, that is about php.ini file. So php.ini file is nothing but a configuration file. So I am done with 3 things. Stay tuned with explorer.com. You have learned, you have more to explore, more to know, increase your knowledge, develop. Be supporting us on facebook.com/explorer.